The elements back into Jamie Vardy. This is brilliant. Jamie Vardy with the finesse shot, and there you go. We find the breakthrough, and guess who it is? It's Vardy once again. Jamie Vardy, man. Well, a new celebration there. Oh, Dennis Bright wins the ball brilliantly there. Releases Chukwueze. This could be our chance to make it 2-1. Samuel Chukwueze 1v1. He can't miss this. He is not going to miss this. Samuel Chukwueze. So here we are back again with another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. This is episode number 12. Just 7 games to go in the Premier League, and the race for Champions League football is heating up, with Chelsea being just 3 points above us. Hopefully in this episode we can get the results to ensure that we're going to continue pushing for that top 4 spot. We've also got the FA Cup semi-finals in today's episode, as we'll be up against Wolves, a chance to make it to our first ever final in this series, and I'm really excited for that. So if you guys are enjoying this Leicester City Career Mode series, keep the support coming in. Let's smash out 2,000 likes once again, and if you guys can smash the like target, I'll get you an episode tomorrow. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. Press conference time, and if you guys want to get yourself involved and featured in the video, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First one of the day. Schmeichel's gonna go down in his overall. Do you have any replacement in mind for later seasons? Honestly, I haven't even thought about it, because Schmeichel actually hasn't really gone down in his overall. His stats are exactly the same, well, apart from kicking, which has gone down by 5. So maybe we actually need to look for a replacement next season, because he's 33 and I know he's going to start going down in his overall. So as I said, I haven't thought about it. So if you guys have any suggestions in the comment section for a new goalkeeper that we can bring in to replace Kasper Schmeichel, put that down in the comment section. Schmeichel's an important part of our team though, a leader of men. He's our captain, so replacing him is not going to be easy. So I'd love to know your suggestions on this matter in the comment section below. Next question. It's like Zaha was not playing in this episode. Is he turning out to be the worst signing you've made? I think that is a stretch, because I feel like he's been decent for me in the Premier League. For us, he's managed to score 3 times, as well as quite a few assists. Yes, I know he doesn't really get involved in the play that often, but when he's on the ball, he's always causing danger. Remember the goal he scored against City for us? That was wonderful. He's that kind of a player, man. He's got so much tricks in his bag, and that's why I think like he's the perfect signing for us. Of course, maybe it's the formation that we use him in that's causing him to maybe not get involved that often, which is something we might look at next season, but I'm happy with this signing. For 35 million, getting someone who's 84 rated in his prime, you can't really go wrong with that. Hopefully he'll continue scoring at a great rate for us. And yes, it's only early days. We've just signed him, man. Give him some time and I'm sure Zaha will come good. Next up, how do you feel about having 2 really good right mids, but who do you prefer, Chukwueze or Jose Perez? So first up, it is absolutely brilliant that we've got options down the right. Like any injuries or something like that happens, we've got backup options. And Jose Perez, I didn't expect him to be this good for us, but he's put in a great shift down that right flank. But right now, with the kind of form Chukwueze is in, scoring goals for us and all that, I think I prefer him. He's fast, he's explosive, he's got the crazy good dribbling as well. He's now 80 rated as well, so of course I prefer Chukwueze, and he's probably going to be our starter. And look at that, guys, almost every player in our team is 80 rated or more, apart from Johnny Evans, which is amazing to see. We've made a lot of progress with Leicester City, but among these 2, I probably do prefer Chukwueze. Let me know which player do you prefer down in the comment section below. But that's it for the press conference. Let's move on. Who else but Jamie Vardy for the Player of the Episode award? Last episode he was sensational, scored 6 times for us in the Premier League, brace after brace, and although the results weren't the best in the last epi, this guy just continues to perform. He's almost going to break Mo Salah's Premier League record, which is just crazy. Anyways, Jamie Vardy, voted by you guys, is your Player of the Episode. So, I had an interesting question for you guys. So, we're actually pretty close to making Champions League football. 3 points off Chelsea, but it's not going to be easy because our fixtures are actually pretty difficult towards the end of the season. So, I had a question. What would you guys prefer if y'all had the option to, achieve one thing? The FA Cup trophy or finishing top 4 in, of course, the Premier League. What would you prefer, a trophy or Champions League football next season? I'd love to know your thoughts on this in the comment section. Let me know what would you choose if you guys had the option. Of course, we're gonna try to achieve both this season. Also guys, take a look at this. Jamie Vardy, 30 goals in 30 games in the Premier League, and he might actually break Mo Salah's record in the Prem, which by the way is I think 32 goals. So Vardy needs to score 3 in the remaining 7 games. He might actually do it. How crazy is that? Here's a quick look at our player objectives, and I think for the first time in any of my career modes, we might be able to complete all 6 objectives. We've already completed Vardy Party and the Giant Killers objective. We are definitely in a spot to qualify for European football. Tielemans and Maddison should get that objective done, and we're already in the FA Cup semi-finals. We've got a better defensive record than United as well, so things are going real smooth for us with, of course, the objectives. It is a big episode for us today as we're up against Everton in the Premier League away at the Goodison Park. They're actually doing incredibly well so far this season. They're in the 7th spot, and Arsenal are right behind us with 62 points with a game in hand. So we need to win this game, and you guys know last episode results were tragic. I mean, we should have won all our games in the Prem, but we ended up dropping points in a couple of them. So we need 3 points from this one against Everton, but it is going to be a challenge. I am not messing about, going with what I believe is my strongest 11 at the moment. We've got Vardy starting, Zaha, Maddison, Tielemans, Chukwueze and Didi Soyuncu, all of them in the lineup. Kasper Schmeichel in goal, captaining the team, Ricardo Pereira as well. It's Everton versus Leicester City at the Goodison Park. We're fighting for Champions League football. We need to win this game. Oh, here we go now. Yuri Tielemans looks for Chukwueze. That's a pass and a half there from Tielemans. Chukwueze on that left foot. Releases it for Jamie Vardy, who just cannot stop scoring. 31 goals for Jamie Vardy in the Premier League. And we make it 1-0 against Everton. He's just 2 goals away from breaking Mo Salah's record, which is just unbelievable. Is it Jamie Vardy or Cristiano Ronaldo? I have no idea. He's actually now equaled Ronaldo's highest Premier League goal scoring record ever, which is 31 goals in a season. Vardy has done that for us in this season. What a goal from Vardy. Chukwueze as well with the assist, and we lead 1-0. And Didi looks inside for James Maddison. Good touch from Maddison, and now he's pushing forward. Here goes Maddison on the charge. Brings it inside with, of course, the Berber spin. James Maddison tries to shoot, but, well, the Everton defender got it off him. I'm really scared of being in a 1-0 scoreline because you guys know I concede late goals a lot, and the last thing I want is dropping points in this game to Everton with another late goal. We need to somehow make it 2-0. Oh, here's Chukwueze, and looks like we could be breaking through here. Here goes Samuel Chukwueze with a lot of pace. Gonna try and cross this one for Jamie Vardy. Yet another goal for Vardy. No! How has he missed that, man? That is probably the easiest chance you'd, expect Vardy to convert from, but he missed. Here goes Samuel Chukwueze. Still Chukwueze on the charge. Samuel Chukwueze, brilliant. Oh, come on. Is that even a shot or a pass or a cross? What even was that from Chukwueze? His weak foot, man, is terrible. Oh, this is problematic. Everton with a chance to put in a cross. Evans blocks it. Walcott puts it back in far post. That's a good clearance, but it falls to Digne. Now it is Gabamin. What is going on here? Digne shoots, thankfully straight towards Schmeichel. Good God, man, this game it's been tough. Everton are trying everything they've got to, get back in this game. Not much time left in this one. We've got to hold on, but it doesn't look like we're going to because now Walcott's pushing forward. Theo Walcott with pace. Ben Chilwell is closing down at the gaps, but they've gone back to Gabamin. Now it's Theo Walcott again. Now Andre Gomez back to Walcott. This is brilliant football, and Walcott almost scored there. Thankfully, it came off the side netting. What an intense game of football, but I'm so glad we walk away with all 3 points. This could be huge for our Champions League quest. And yeah, man, that's the Premier League for you. There's never an easy game, but this time around, we do pick up all 3 points. Well, Dennis Sprite has come in with another request of wanting more game time. It's difficult, man. With Maddison and Tielemans being the backbone of our team, it's difficult to fit him in, but I'll try and give him more game time soon. Okay, this is certainly interesting. Chelsea have dropped down to 6th place in the Premier League, but of course they've got a game in hand. On the other hand, Arsenal are ahead of us, but they've got the same amount of points as us, but a better goal difference. So we've got to try and focus on improving our goal difference because come end of season, that could matter. So, our next game is against Crystal Palace. We've got to continue winning, no ifs and buts, because Arsenal and Chelsea are really close to us, especially Chelsea. They're probably ahead of us. Just received a message from Admiral Musque about wanting a better contract, but my first reaction to this is, who? Who is he? Like, I've never even noticed him being part of the team. I thought we loaned him out, but anyways, I've just told him to focus on his football for now. I don't want to be offering him a new contract at the moment. But Jose Perez has dropped me a message. He wants to be involved in the next game. You know what? We will play him in the next one against Crystal Palace, and hopefully he can help us out by scoring a few. Made a few changes to our team for this one, like Jose Perez and Dennis Pride coming in, and also Tuanzebe gets an opportunity. But apart from that, we've got the likes of Jamie Vardy, Wilfried Zaha, all of them starting. So let's go out there and continue winning, because we cannot afford to drop points. This one's at the King Power Stadium at home. We need to win this. Dennis Pride sees Wilfried Zaha now against his former side. Can we see a special moment from Zaha against his former team? Goes for goal and almost scores. Their big save from the Palace keeper. It's going to be interesting to see how Zaha performs against his former side. On the attack we go. Hamza Chaudhry looks for Wilfried Zaha, and here he goes on the run. This is where when he's at his best. Here goes Zaha using that pace. There is no stopping Wilfried Zaha when he's running that quick. A few skills as well. Still Zaha sees Maddison making the run, and Maddison almost making it 1-0 for Leicester. That's the chance I feel like Maddison really should have taken. Pretty close though, but nice to see Zaha get a lot more involved in this game. Dennis Pride, now James Maddison, gets taken down there, ref, that's got to be a foul, it is, and a chance for us to do something from a free kick. A very good position to try and maybe curl this one in. Go on Maddison, convert this, decent power on it, it goes up and down, but it comes off the crossbar. I've hit quite a few free kicks well this season, but a lot of them have just come off the bar, which is so frustrating. Out wide now to Jose Perez, inside to Dennis Pride again. It is now Maddison with the big chance, looks to place it in the back of the net, and he does exactly that. James Maddison coming good for us yet again, as Leicester City make it 1-0 against Crystal Palace. Another big goal for us in the Premier League. I'm hoping we can win all our Prem games in this episode. That'll put a lot of pressure on the other top 4 sides, and so far things are going well for us. James Maddison curling this one into the back of the net, but our job isn't done yet. We've got to try and score more and defend well. Jamie Vardy sees Jose Perez, and here we go. Chance for us to actually make it 2-0. Jose Perez stops. Looks for Jamie Vardy. No, it's Pereira making a good run, and Pereira scored. Ricardo Pereira making a run in the box, and he's put Leicester City in a 2-0 advantage, and that should seal the game for us. I doubt Palace have got the time to get back into this game. I did not expect Ricardo Pereira, of all players, our right back, to make a run inside the box, but hey, that was a cracking finish with his weaker left foot. Brilliantly taken. Look at that for a strike, and there you go. Leicester City lead 2-0. Full time, and we walk away with another important win in the Premier League. Leicester City beating Crystal Palace 2-0, 3 points in the bag. And this could be a massive win come end of season in terms of the league table. Jose Perez has just come in with the message. He's happy with the game time he's getting. It's good to see him be happy. And also he put in a good performance because he got the assist for that second goal of Ricardo Pereira. So really happy with the way he played. Oh my god. Look at how intense it is between us and Arsenal, and even Chelsea for that matter, for the top 4 spot. Arsenal, of course, at the moment ahead of us, but the two teams have got 71 points, but they've got a slightly better goal difference of 35 to our 34, but our next game is against them at the Emirates Stadium, and well, I've got to say, this game could potentially decide who finishes in the top 4 or not. We're literally fighting for the Champions League in this game against Arsenal. It's going to be massive. I think it's fair to say that this game could decide who finishes in the top 4. Arsenal, of course, if they win, will be 3 points behind them and potentially 6 behind Chelsea, so we can't afford to lose this. It's fair to say that the two teams are playing for a Champions League spot. Arsenal versus Leicester City at the Emirates Stadium, and I'm not taking any chances. Going with possibly the strongest team I can go with. Vardy, Maddison, Tielemans, Chukwueze, Zaha, all of them starting this game. We've got to beat them. It's going to be tough, but I reckon we've done it before, and let's hope we can do it again. So that's the Arsenal team we're facing. They've got Ryan Fraser, a player we were looking to sign, but now he plays for Arsenal. They've got Rakitic as well. Torreira, Ozil, Aubameyang starting, Nicolas Pepe, Ivan Rakitic at Arsenal. Probably the weirdest transfer I've seen so far this season. They've got a good defense as well with Nelson Semedo. They've really gone and done their shopping at Barcelona, which is interesting, but that is a strong Arsenal team. This is not going to be an easy game. They've actually got quality players in a lot of the positions, but their defense of David Luiz and Socrates, we can definitely go at them. Aubameyang on the attack, back heel to Mesut Ozil, and this is not going according to plan. Arsenal have taken the lead within the first 5 minutes with Mesut Ozil coming up clutch for them. They're number 10, and the German maestro has just scored a really nice goal there, and with a goal down at the Emirates. But of course, there's enough time to make a comeback, but we need to be brilliant in this game because Arsenal have a good side. This is going to be one of our most challenging games. Maddison looks for Zaha. Back into Maddison. It is now Tielemans. Sees Chukwueze making a great run. We're straight away looking to get back into this game. Chukwueze keeping hold of the ball. Now it's Tielemans possibly. No, Arsenal get it away. Finds Chukwueze. Still Samuel Chukwueze goes wide to Wilfried Zaha. Zaha inside to Vardy. It's a brilliant pass, but the keeper makes a great save. Vardy almost equalizing there for us. Here is James Maddison inside to Jamie Vardy. Now Wilfried Zaha. No, it's Chukwueze actually. Chukwueze with a chance, but that right foot lets us down again. And here we go. Chukwueze could be causing Ryan Bertrand a few problems. Does turn inside. Now it's Jamie Vardy who turns Socrates. Still Vardy goes for goal with that left foot, and that let him down. Bernd Leno with a simple save. Here's Maddison. Now Wilfried Zaha. Zaha with the fake shot. Wilfried Zaha does brilliantly. Still Zaha goes for goal. Oh, Wilfried Zaha, he's done it. Wilfried Zaha with a ridiculous shot to give us the equalizer. Wilfried Zaha, oh my days. How did he pull that off with his left foot in that situation? I was trying to curl it with his right foot, but instead, he just banged it home with his left. Insane, man. He caused Socrates so many problems there, but what a strike from Wilfried Zaha. Stunning effort from him, and you guys were criticizing him. There you go, he's responded, scoring such an important goal for us in this series as we've equalized against Arsenal, and it's game on. Wilfried Zaha stepping up for us in this series. Come on. Chukwueze cleverly done to find Ricardo Pereira. This could prove to be a good opportunity for us. Now it's Chukwueze. Takes a good touch there. Goes down inside the box. That's got to be a pen, and it is. David Luiz again. Oh, being just stupid in the box for Arsenal. We get ourselves a penalty, but you guys know I'm terrible at pens, so I hope I convert this. Can Jamie Vardy score and get goal number 32 in the Premier League? Let's hope he can do this. Go on, Vardy. I'm going left. And Jamie Vardy does not miss this. A huge goal for us in the Premier League. Vardy on the score sheet yet again, scoring for the 32nd time in the Prem. Leicester City lead 2-1. And yeah, Champions League dream still alive. We've got to defend though for the remainder of this game. Corner, let's see if we can do something. Tielemans with a good delivery. The header is decent and it's in from Soyuncu. 3-1 before the ref blew for half time. Soyuncu scoring for the first time in this series as the Turkish international has just scored. Like how? From a corner as well. We normally don't score from set pieces, but we've done it against Arsenal now. We're leading 3-1 as well. This is insane. Take a look at that. Tielemans whipping in the ball. Soyuncu got decent contact with it and it's in. Let's go, guys. Really 3-1. Half time against Arsenal, and I can't believe we've actually made it 3-1. Like, we were 1-0 down and Arsenal were playing pretty well, but we responded brilliantly. That's what we do around here, and of course, we're leading 3-1. Our job now is to defend well in the second half. Zaha with pace. Zaha again stops. Inside to Maddison. We should be making it 4-1. What even is going on with Arsenal? They're completely bottling it. They've collapsed, man. Since they took the lead, there's only one team who's ever wanted to win, and that's Leicester City. We make it 4-1 now. Zaha grabbing an assist. This is a bit crazy now. Like, we're destroying them, and this is going to help us out immensely with our goal difference as well. James Maddison yet again on the score sheet. What a player. Aubameyang sees Alexandre Lacazette. Arsenal looking to get at least one goal back, and they probably are going to do so. Cabellos can't do much there as Kasper Schmeichel again with the save. Full time, and what a win for us. One of our best of the series so far. 4-1 against Arsenal. We walked in their backyard and schooled Arsenal, and we're taking away all 3 points and possibly a Champions League spot as well. Insane performance against a team like Arsenal. 4-1. Just crazy, man. And it all started from that incredible goal from Wilfried Zaha. That completely changed the complexion of this game. Just received a message from Wes Morgan. Boss, it's great that we've progressed in the cup. I hope that I'm still in your plans, as it would be the perfect way for me to bow out by helping this club lift the trophy. Fair play, Wes Morgan. He's coming with this message, and you know what? We're going to bring him on in about the 80th minute or something of this FA Cup semi-finals. He deserves to get at least some game time this season for what he achieved with Leicester throughout his career. So we are in the top 4 at the moment with, of course, 4 games to go in the Premier League. Chelsea, of course, do have a game in hand which gives them the advantage, but I feel like Arsenal are out of the race. But to be fair, they're only 3 points behind us, so anything can happen. But if you look at the games we've got remaining in the Prem, these are tough. We've got Sheffield, which we should be winning. Spurs is going to be incredibly difficult away as well. Bournemouth and Manchester United. it could all go down to the final game of the season, which is going to be stressful, but I'm really happy with the way we've played this season in the Premier League, and I'm hoping we can top it off with, of course, a Champions League spot. For now though, we've got some cup football. FA Cup semi-finals, Leicester City versus Wolves. The last time we faced them, those guys battered us. I think it was 4-1, so hoping to get a bit of revenge by knocking them out from the FA Cup, and let's hope we can do that. I've made quite a few changes to our team for this game because I feel like the likes of Tuanzebe, Benkovic, Amati, Pride, Iheanacho, Barnes as well, all of them deserve to play in this semi-finals because they've helped us reach here in the FA Cup and they deserve to get game time, and that's why I've gone for them. But also, I'm going with a bit of experience with the likes of Madison and Didi, Chukwueze all starting, Chilwell as well, Schmeichel in goal, so it's still a strong team. We've got options on the bench as well. Leicester versus Wolves. We're playing at the Wembley Stadium for the first time in this series. Let's hope we can make it to that final. Oh, here we are at the Wembley Stadium. It looks absolutely sensational. We're playing in the FA Cup semi-finals, one game away from making it to the final. Leicester versus Wolves. Now, they're kind of a bogey team for us because they smashed us 4-1 the last time we played them, so I'm hoping we can get our revenge in this one. Raul Jimenez, Diego Jota, brilliant pass inside. Schmeichel had to pull off an incredible save. Already Wolves looking good in this game. They're going to make it difficult for us. Here is Harvey Barnes pushing forward with pace. Looks for a cut back to Madison. Madison sees Dennis Pride making a great run, but Wolves get the interception on him. James Madison looks for Harvey Barnes. Inside now to Kelechi. Iheanacho does well. Still Iheanacho stops it. Goes back inside to Dennis Pride who shoots, but that was awful. Why didn't Pride put more power on that shot? Ruben Neves with space. We know he's got a good shot on him. Now it's João Moutinho. Goes inside to Jota who shoots. And no. Wolves have taken the lead against us. We're 1-0 down. This is not going according to plan. 30 minutes in. Wolves, man, for some reason I just cannot get a good result against them. We've got to respond though. I don't want to get knocked out in the semi-finals. Madison releases Kelechi. Iheanacho, let's make this count. Go on Iheanacho, we know he's pretty quick. Iheanacho with pace on that left foot. What a challenge from Matthias Ginter. Denies Iheanacho there. That's actually sensational defending from Wolves. Half time and we got to change up something because it's clearly not working. Wolves have the lead. We've got 45 minutes to get back into this game. It's going to be a tough challenge. First of all, I'm going to make a couple of changes. On comes Tielemans for Dennis Pride. Wilfried Zaha as well, playing in that striker role for the first time in this series. I think he could be really effective there, especially in this game. So let's hope it works. Last thing I want is getting knocked out from the FA Cup. Now Harvey Barnes looks back to Wilfried Zaha, takes a good touch, turns inside beautifully. Cut back to Harvey Barnes. What's going on here? Still Barnes. Now see Zaha who shoots with power. No, he misses by just a few inches. So close to equalizing there. Wolves upping the tempo, pushing forward as well. This looks dangerous from them. Now it's Doherty, beats me there. Still Doherty. We've got to defend this well. But they're playing great football. Here's Raul Jimenez. Goes for goal. Kasper Schmeichel pulls off a great save. Inside to Wilfried Zaha. Good touch. Looks for Madison. It's a brilliant pass. Can we get a run inside the box? Tielemans. Oh, he scored. No, he hasn't. It's hit the side netting. For a moment, I thought that was in. That was our chance, man. That was our chance to equalize and we couldn't convert. That hurts. Dwight Gale turns me there, finds Moutinho and it's over. It's all over. We're getting knocked out from the FA Cup. I can't believe it, man. Getting to the semi-finals and then getting knocked out. Wolves, man, they're our bogey team. They're the team we just can't seem to get a good result against. Absolutely frustrating, man. Absolutely frustrating. Tough. It's a tough defeat to take. Full time, and there you go. Our FA Cup dream has been crushed by Wolves. A massive setback in this series for us. But hey, that's football. It's only our first season with Leicester. We can't really expect to be winning trophies from the get-go. This happens. Getting to the semi-finals is an achievement in itself, but I would have loved to win this competition. There's no denying it. Our focus now remains completely on the Prem, and hopefully we can get a top 4 spot. That's our goal now, but this is a tough loss to take. Given the crushing defeat you suffered today and the cup elimination, are you going to make any major changes in your squad? Not really. I'm just going to say let's not rush into conclusions. It was just one game. We're going to just keep going at it and hopefully finish strong in the Prem. Well, I completely forgot to play Wes Morgan in that game against, of course, Wolves. But how do I bring him on when we're losing the game, man? It makes no sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play him in one of the remaining Premier League games because we've got to give him a good send-off. So Yeah, I'm just gonna send him a message saying that you'll get your chance for one last hurrah or whatever, but yeah, that's the plan. Oh, take a look at this, a decent player into our academy again. Finally, Teemu Tamanen is bringing in some quality talents from England, a left-footed player, 15 years old, 71 and 94 potential. Definitely going to sign him up to the academy and see how he progresses. Let's take a look at our academy right now. We've got Ewan Morgan with 84 to 94 potential. This guy could prove to be the real deal for us. Already 61 rated. And we've got two 15-year-olds in Tyler Rose and, of course, George Thomas. Both look to be very, very decent. So yeah, that's nice to see our academies getting better. So the situation is simple for the remainder of this season. Chelsea have the upper hand over us. 77 points to our 74. But 3 points, that's a gap we can definitely close down. We've got 4 games to go in the Premier League. All 4 of them will be in the next episode. That's right, we're going to wrap up our season in the next one. We've got the likes of Man United and Spurs. It is going to be one hell of an episode. Also, we're going to have the end of season awards and all that. It is going to be huge for the series. Fair to say, it's been a bittersweet episode with our season objectives. We've basically completed the European Dream Challenge. We've guaranteed ourselves a European spot next season. Whether it's Europa League or Champions League is yet to be known, but we'll find that out soon. But we've completed the objective, which is brilliant. So 3 objectives done already, but we failed the silverware challenges. We got knocked out from the FA Cup, and there's no way we're winning the Prem. So hopefully we can wrap up the midfield domination challenge and the Maguire Who challenge in the next episode. Before we wrap up this one, it's time for the Player of the Episode award, voting a couple of nominees for this one. First one being Soyuncu, who scored in this episode against Arsenal and was defensively really good, and that's why he's been nominated. The second nominee is going to be Wilfried Zaha, who I thought was amazing in this one. Scored, assisted, did everything, scored a great goal against Arsenal as well, and that's why those 2 are your nominees. Click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote for either of them. So that's that for today's episode of the Leicester City Career Mode series. Next episode, we're going to wrap up Season 1. It's going to be amazing, and hopefully we can finish in a Champions League position. So that's it for today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed this one, a like would be brilliant. If you are new around here, subscribe for more FIFA 20 Career Mode content. And well, I'll catch you guys next time.